And welcome back. With us now is David Cucci with Advantage Auction. Welcome to the show, David. So I just all of a sudden start running into you like all over the place. We did an event together on Saturday.
Long time no see, right?
I know.
Yeah.
And then we've got the Safe and Sober breakfast, Rise and
Indeed.
Shine, next week, and you're doing the auction services there. You get involved with a lot of nonprofits doing auctions for them. How does that work and why?
I do. Yeah, we do have the Safe and Sober. I believe it's next Tuesday, the 24th, coming up. Great event. You know, Safe and Sober has a great mission, talking about drunk driving and the effects of alcohol. So it's a really passionate thing. But as far as the other events, I've had the luxury and privilege and honor to help a lot of organizations in and around Springfield. Yeah. I don't know exactly what the count is, but I've raised between $10 and $20 million worth of money for all those organizations, so it's been a good ride.
Yeah, you're kind of in high demand around here.
Sometimes, yeah, it feels like
yeah, well, and that's what you do on the side, but your business is auctioning. You do live auctions, you do estate properties, you do business liquidation. Let's talk about all that stuff.
Yeah, for sure. So we are a real estate and estate company. We specialize in obviously the real estate estates and business assets is what we primarily focus in on. We're really a turnkey solution for somebody that's looking to sell their property, sell all the assets in it, looking to move. If they have a business they're trying to move or reorganize in some way, we're usually the one coming in and helping them. We have several different avenues and channels how we can kind of sell things. We've sold stuff in all 50 states, multiple countries around. We have customers and clients from literally stretching the country.
Yeah.
So I've been doing this a long time, and it's been a lot of fun.
You are a premier group.
How did you get started in this whole thing?
So I got into the business. I've been in the real estate business when I got out of college. I went to Southwest Baptist University.
Me too.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that. Yeah. We learned something today.
You guys have a lot of connections, yes.
I graduated there. I had my real estate license. My family was in the real estate business, and then got into that. Immediately got into the auction business and kind of fell in love with it. And it's a tough job, but I love the challenge of it for sure.
Yeah, well, I'm really curious, like when you do estate auctions, I mean, so I always think of someone maybe that's passed and we're trying to sell their home, but that's not always the case.
It's definitely not the case. We do see a lot of that. We have a lot of questions like what to do with mom and dad's stuff. What are we gonna do next? Like what?
And that's overwhelming.
It's very overwhelming, and we as our staff will tell you, we see a lot of that. We get a lot of those phone calls. We talk to a lot of those people. We like to help those people. It's a challenging place to be in, but there's other ways. You may just be downsizing, you may just have too much stuff, you got a garage full of things, you don't know what to do, extra equipment. It gets overwhelming, and like in our real estate side, we see a lot of people call us and they just have, their house has got away from them, it's overgrown, or it's just, got too much stuff, and it's just that piece when it does get overwhelming of what to do next. And so we love those phone calls. We love to help people. If they can call us, and if we can't help them, we'll steer them in the right direction, but we feel like we're a good resource for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, going back to your work with nonprofits, do you find being able to be an auctioneer for all of these events rewarding?
Indeed, yeah. I mean, I tell them, we were talking in the green room with the next people coming on, and we were kind of talking about that. It's a very rewarding place for me to come in and help these organizations. I have a soft spot for children's charities. That's kind of one of my little soft spots. When people call and it's about a children's charity, then I usually make that call or come into it. So.
Yeah. It would also be a really good chance whenever you're auctioning something, like if it's a very unique property, I feel like, because if there's not something to compare it to, I mean, how do you know if you can get 100,000 out of something or 200,000, just low examples.
Yeah, great question. So we get that a lot. Like, why sell at auction, right? So why would you sell something? Why would you sell your property at auction? What would be the reason you would do that? There's a lot of reasons, but one of them is you don't know exactly what like you're saying, how much your property is really worth. What if, if you had your property for sale, you could sell it, you could conventionally list it and sell it, but sometimes you put it on the market and you get multiple offers really quickly, and you don't know if you actually sold it for the right amount. We see the properties that have like land or are kind of unique, like we were talking about, I think we were talking about in the green room too, is like $1 million view. If you have a property that has $1 million view or it has this beautiful river on it, how do you check those boxes? And people are willing to pay for that, and there's no other way to really sell it to get to that amount. And
it's a very clean way to just get rid of a property. So you have a lot of other services too, as far as business liquidation and all, but how do people find more information?
So you can check us on our website, auctionmo.com. Our phone number and our email on there. Please call us, reach out to us. We'd love to talk to you.
And come see him on Tuesday morning at the Rise and Shine breakfast.
That's right. We'll be there. Yeah, we'll all be there. That's right.
We'll all be there.
Yes.